is a school that is supported by Global Challenge, a charity that was initially set up here by groups of people that had actually gone out to Uganda, and we continue to support Crossroads Secondary School. We continue to support livestock projects so that there are a number of families and people that are given livestock to be able to then become self-sufficient. So that is one of our projects, and a special needs project as well that is supported by Global Challenge charity. But first of all, we wanted to show you Helen. Helen is so appreciative of the support that Global Challenge has given to her for her new sewing machine and the costs for the tailoring training that she is currently doing. She hopes to qualify so that she'll be able to use her skills and qualifications to teach others. We have a number of girls from the deaf school who have now got babies themselves, and so we are thinking that it would be Helen's training and skills that could then support these lovely women to be able to support themselves, to support their children and the babies that they've just had as well. So we're really excited, and Helen has given us a video, but unfortunately the quality of the sound is not very good. So she is here speaking and telling us how grateful she is to all the supporters for Global Challenge and her sewing machine. The next clip that we have here is of the head teacher at Crossroads, Robert. He is actually awaiting some surgery on his jaw. It sounds absolutely horrendous, the operation that he is going to go for. But we really appreciate everything that he is doing to try and move Crossroads School forward. He's actually had this term a parents' meeting to make the parents aware of the new national curriculum there in Uganda, the grading and the requirements to help them to support their own children in preparing for the exams that are actually going to take place in October as well for the senior 4. The headmaster has also appointed staff representatives to join the Parent-Teacher Association and to set that up. So we're really grateful for the work that he's doing in moving the school forward. So please pray for him, as he had an appointment last Monday to determine the planned date for the surgery and what will actually be involved for his jaw. The teachers, having a different term to us, their year actually starts in February, but the teachers here have been so grateful for the extra money that we've been able to fund, particularly from the gift aid actually, for a little increment in their wages. What us as trustees have been able to do is actually give them some support in terms of the cost of living that is obviously, it's rising here, but it's exceptionally high, and for these families it is ridiculous. So the staff members here have been so grateful for the extra bit in their wages. It's actually for each staff member, irrespective of their pay grade as well, that we've been able to do that. So we're grateful to God for his provision for those staff there at the school. So obviously we've talked already. We wanted to really bring home to the children what a gift it is to be able to go to school, and how important the education is, but it's so much more important for these children to be able to really be able to succeed themselves as they grow up. And so we've already talked about the way in which perhaps you can support. It's not something that we usually do, paying the children's fees. As I said, we pay for the staff, we pay for some of the books, materials, Bibles that we give to the new children coming into the school. It's not something we usually do. So this is kind of like a one-off plea for any support for those children. But there are other children that are going back to school. We have a picture. Sorry, I'm skipping through now. We have a picture here of Anna Grace, who we supported about 7 years ago. We met her. She had polio, and unfortunately she caught polio, which has now meant that she cannot walk, but she caught it because the family couldn't afford the polio vaccination. But she is so grateful that she is going to school now. Very supportive of the whole family is something that we do as a charity as well, supporting the whole family. So we have been able to give her a chicken, so that chicken provides the eggs, obviously, but also if they get together with another chicken in the village, then she will be able to have a nice roast dinner possibly, but also be able to sell those at market as well. So Anna Grace is so grateful for the support that she now has so that she can go to school, because we also gave her a wheelchair. But unfortunately, children grow as well, don't they? So we are going to need to get her a new chair. But we have a good scheme that Billy, our special needs coordinator, has found, where he is able to buy some cheaper second-hand wheelchairs that can then be made more bespoke and bought at a more reasonable price. So Anna Grace, so grateful for going to school. We've got 6 students who have also returned to Angora School for the Deaf, and because of the cost of living, the school fees have gone up slightly, but we've been able to make that commitment to those children so that they are able to be supported through their schooling, through primary into secondary. And then just a little bit of information about Miriam, the blind girl who was at a mainstream school, but she was really struggling. And so we have had the wonderful sponsorship to be able to send her to St Francis School for the Blind. And the staff there have just said how well she has settled. She was even given a holiday package so that she can practice from home with her brailing. So the staff and family are so grateful for the support that has been given. So thank you to everybody. If you want to know more about the charity, we do have the display out there and some information as well as the stand downstairs, or speak to me afterwards. But thank you very much, everyone.